kind of want this to be a button for some reason. Like, I want to press it. Hey guys, what's up? This is Lunchbox Elrod. We're just going to do a little basics over how to play Star Shelter because I know there's not a lot out there. I have not even been on for 10 seconds. I have not even been on for 10 seconds and there's already an asteroid. This is something that the developer said might be a problem, and it might be a bug ever since the base building was released. Today I just want to cover a little of the basics of Star Shelter because I know there's not a lot out there, and I just want to kind of add to the community. This is your interface for the station. Just gives you the basic information. As you can see, that's your oxygen. This is your power. This is your auto charge. Power is going to be used for the defenses and a lot for crafting. Don't worry about getting defenses right away because defenses draw a lot of power. First, you need to follow the objectives. This is pretty intuitive. It's just an automatic door. I prefer to leave it off because I like to give it the old slap. I find it kind of fun. This contains the oxygen just in this room. You can slap. Slap. Yeah, I just like doing that. When you first start out, don't worry about going towards the big ships. Just try to get some of your basic resources from the ones that are floating around your base. If you ever see a chest key, open your stasis inventory. I don't know what it's called, but you can get a lot of your basic materials from and it's gone. I was going to show you, but it's gone. Little things like this are refill. Just shove them in your chest. You kind of just shoot up in your stomach. It's kind of like being diabetic. The orange one is power. This blue one is oxygen. Slap. Hey, yo, hey. What the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap! Hey, did you hear that joke back there? You didn't? You didn't? Hey, it's hilarious. What the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap! Okay, anyways, as you can see, these little canisters will refill your power, unless you don't need it. But, see, we have oxygen at 39. It's broken. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, this is your crafting. This lets you build an engineering table. That's about it. They've recently changed this. This just is your station interface. It lets you, kind of see what's going on. You can toggle defenses. I don't suggest turning them off unless you're low on power. This is your stats, and this is info. This is the first table you're going to have. It's the engineering table. This lets you build all of the interior things that you're going to need, components to build interior and suit upgrades. Miscellaneous lets you build just little decorative pieces and things that kind of add to the game itself. First one I would get would be music player. But anyways, the engineering table lets you build a construct table. A construction table lets you build more. The construction table lets you add on to your base. As you can see, those are the materials you're going to need. Appliances, these are things that you're going to add to the outside of your base to protect it from oncoming asteroids, drones, and whatnot like that. Slap. Slippity slap. This lets you contain the oxygen simply in this room, which is 18, which is kind of nice when you come in and blah, 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 blah. Slap. Hey, slap. This is kind of like your start menu, your pause menu inside the game. Question mark is your objectives. This is your materials. I don't have enough materials yet. When you do build things in the tables, they will show up as defense, which is like the exterior, the interior, and structures, which will be base building. Oh, and if you ever get annoyed by all these little things, just check this out. Watch. Boop. Simple. I do suggest that before you go to large ships, grab a couple of power. Oxygen is important, but power is a must when you're going to explore big ships. Oh, and orientation-wise, everything is always... This space does have an up and down. Remember, you will use a lot of power going through these ships, so always have some extra power. Oh, and this was kind of weird. One reason I was having trouble with the game when I first started was I was dying from drones because I couldn't find my gun. And it's really simple, and it's stupid I missed it. This, just stick your hand right up here. That's your light. Oh my god, I got all the way here in my ship. The asteroids, again, they think it's a bug because it happens way, way, way too often. Oh, and you can't go faster than 8, so once you're going 8, just don't waste oxygen. Oh, another thing, check this out, watch my stuff, watch my oxygen. Right here. I want y'all to see something. Hold on. See how I'm outside? My oxygen's going up. I'm out in space. Watch. Oh, Houdini. Oh crap. Oh crap. It's in a very small area. Just right here on the spawn base, but it's kind of nice with not having to open up the door. I like to pretend there's a little valve, a little suit connection down there. Actually, you know what? That might be a good idea, is to add a suit connection panel to where, oh my gosh. It'd be cool to add a little suit connection panel where if you were like over here and you didn't want to go over there and you had a big base, you could just connect. And this is another thing about the asteroids. If y'all noticed, I just repaired an asteroid. And there's another one. Don't waste your ammo. Boom. Don't waste your ammo, but don't get ballsy. Anyways, it'd be cool if there was like a connection panel so you could get close to it, and as long as you put your hand to it, or even if there was some kind of a thing where you could just hook your chest to it with a hose, and it could refill all your suit stats. Oh! Peter Piper Pickle Tickle Pickle. Peter Piper Tickle Pickle. When you die, do know you will lose all your suit upgrades. Button. It needs to be a button. I want this to be a button. Button. Anyways, just know that when you die, you will lose all your suit upgrades, and all of your inventory will be empty. Just know sometimes when you're looking for chest key, that they can be in the same room. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. And sometimes they used to be. Don't ignore these toolboxes. They have good things that can be scavenged. Oh, and food. Food is going to be the thing that kills you the most when you first start out. So whenever you can, get to food. Just know that grapes have the highest health regeneration, while pear seeds, pears have the highest filling. I will say, this is the first body. Is this new? What? Biomass? Oh, come on. You can't get biomass from this, dude? Now, on this, what you want to do, it took me a long time when I first... Alright, this is one of the ones that was really confusing me when I first started out. What you're going to want to do is simply match these with their symbols. That's all you have to do. It took me a while when I first started out to solve it, but it's that simple. On some of these ships, when you do that right here, you'll get 3 container opening options, and just remember when you came in which containers existed. But if you don't, sometimes from certain stations you'll get research points. And research points are used at the research table. If you notice also when you die, it says that if you're about to die, the voice will say, please leave things at the base for the next survivor, which is kind of cool. Another one! Remember, don't be cocky. Oh, make sure you got something in your gun. Crap, 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 crap. Boom! This is an asteroid base. Let's see if we can... for these, you have 3 rings, and the rings are sometimes connected, sometimes they're not. As you can see, moving the 3rd one, and I'm getting hit with asteroids. That's wonderful. The movement of these rings is not always similar, but as you see, when I move the first one, the smallest ring, it moves the middle ring. So, and sometimes it's opposite, sometimes none of them are connected, but it all... Oh my gosh, seriously, I'm about to die. Oh, remember, not everything has a keypad. Some things have a lever. Here are some lockers. You'll find some key tags that'll have L1, L2, L3, 4, and so on, and then followed by numbers. Tap that, and then put the code in. Check it out. Boom. We mentioned earlier locker codes. See, this one says L1. So locker 1, 5175. We're going to do 5175. They'll open. Get some oxygen. Oh, there's a couple of attachments in the game, and I couldn't figure out what they're for. They're actually, they go on your gun. Love the laser sight. And remember, if you die, you lose that laser sight. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to kind of create a video to show some of the things I had a hard time with when I first started. This isn't a professional thing. I don't usually make these type of videos. But if people are interested, I can make some more of them. I am going to play VR anyways. And but I do think this game is a really cool game, and I can't wait to see where it's going to go. Especially with the hangar. I think you're going to be able to have ships later. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions or anything, you know, and if people want me to make these videos, but y'all think that there's something else I can do better, please let me know. I'm all about trying to be a better person, kind of. Not really. Who cares? Oh, and if you run into things, it will hurt you. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.